Hey guys, welcome to my live stream. I hope you guys are all doing well. Coming into the stream as usual, make sure you are subscribed if you're not already. Ring that notification bell, smash like button, all that good stuff. I am standing up today because I realized it's late. I want to do this stream, but I also want to get my steps in. So don't mind me as I just take this trash can over here. And luckily this Shure mic is really long. Like I have it connected to my laptop and it's so long that I could literally just stand here and chat with you guys. I think the sound should be good. So you could probably hear me. Yeah. All right. So, okay, it's really strange today. Like so weird. I have to document this. Okay. So I was watching, it wasn't yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was either yesterday because you guys know I've been working on watching Grey's Anatomy, right? Like I just decided to binge for the last basically almost half a year of my life. I don't know when I started watching Grey's Anatomy actually. It's probably like 2 months before my vacation. So 4 almost 4 months now I've just been binge watching Grey's Anatomy. And then thinking I'm a doctor trying to memorize all these random terms and these random health things, but I do find it very interesting. Um, so I've been watching Grey's Anatomy like crazy, and I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, but I swear it was probably yesterday where I'm on season 16 right now. But I was watching this episode. It was either season 14, 15, or 16 where Meredith's kids are like they were talking about like I think the Day of the Dead. I think they were celebrating the Day of the Dead, or the kids, like Meredith's kids, were celebrating the Day of the Dead. So they had like their face painted, which I think is like a tradition in Mexico. Celebrated. I just looked it up now. I didn't have it memorized, but it's usually celebrated like the beginning of November, November 1st, November 2nd, or something like that. So I just remember when I saw it on Grey's Anatomy like yesterday. Um, I was just like, they were talking about death and talking about like people who passed away, and like all of a sudden I just thought about like really the only person in my family unfortunately that I had to experience the death of, which is my grandpa. And I just kind of like I just thought of him. And I don't celebrate like Day of the Dead, which is Dias de Muertos. I think that's how you say it. But I don't ever do that. I think it's really cool to like celebrate like painting your face and whatnot, and obviously just like paying tribute or just like giving a thought to someone that passed away. So I think when I watched it, I was just like thinking internally, like, oh man, I do miss him. And like really like we were close, but not like super close to the point where like if I could speak to him now, I feel like I would have asked him so much more questions, done interviews, and like just found out more about him and his life. But anyways, I just like thought about him yesterday. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday, but my days are pretty mixed up. It was yesterday or the day before. And I was like thinking to myself, I wonder if when I think about the people that passed away in my life, is there any chance that wherever they are at, because I don't know what happens when you die, but I was just thinking to myself, like, is there a chance that he would know if I'm thinking about him or if I'm wishing him well wherever he is in the beyond? Would he know? Like, I just kind of thought that to myself, and I gave it like at least like I think 5 to 10 minutes where I was thinking about my grandpa, which unfortunately, honestly, I haven't thought about my grandpa for like that much. I didn't spend that much time thinking about him for like months at least. Or maybe even like the whole year. I felt like I never spent like a whole 10 minutes really just dedicated to like thinking about him and like how I wish he was here. So now get this. Tonight, I went to this restaurant and I swear to God, I saw my grandpa's doppelganger. Like I saw him. It's so insane because I looked up and he was sitting like 2 tables away with like his family, and it just looked so much like my grandpa, like it actually scared me. And then I obviously took out my phone and took a picture, and then I sent it to like my dad and my aunt, and they were like, well, it was funny because my aunt was like, "Oh, that looks," because I wrote like in the message, like, "Oh, that looks so much like grandpa." And just to see if like they believed in the same thing as me and like also thought the same way, or was I just crazy? Because like a picture is just a picture, but when you see like the person like in real life, honestly, it looked so much like him. It's just insane to me. But I sent the picture to my aunt, and my aunt was all like, "Oh yeah, that does kind of look like him. Like I see the resemblance." And then when I sent the picture to my dad was like he called me later and he was like, "Where did you get that picture of your grandpa?" And I was like, "That's not grandpa." I'm like, "That picture is of a random stranger that I saw today at a restaurant." So just mind boggling. But like, I wonder if it's like a coincidence, or it's one of those things where it's like if you're thinking about the red car and then you see a red car, is it because you were thinking about the red car or just a coincidence or whatever? I don't know if I manifested this into a reality, but it's just I've never seen anyone that looked that much like my grandpa. But I will say I've seen a lot of people that look very similar, like people that I know, not like best friends, but like people that I know, acquaintances that look a lot like, let's say, certain celebrities or maybe someone else that I met in life. But I have never in my life met anyone that was from my family, dead or alive, that I saw in real life, like a stranger. This is like the first time ever. So it kind of like freaks me out that I was thinking about him and then like I see him and it was so like I felt really weird because I kept staring at him and I felt like maybe the family members like that the grandpa's sons, I feel like saw me looking at him like a creeper. But I don't think they would have ever guessed that I'm looking at their dad because he looks like my grandpa. And I didn't want to go like a part of me almost wanted to be like, "Oh my God, you look so much like my grandpa." But then I'm like, "Don't be weird, Lucy. Don't be weird." So I just ended up taking a little picture and then also just staring at him nonstop. He just felt like home. When I looked at him, I wanted to just be like, "I wish you were like," I just wish that that was my like it was really, really nice actually. I feel like to see him. Because even though I know it's not my grandpa, looking at him makes me feel like he's like there and like he's happy with his family, even though I don't know them. Like it's just so strange. But yeah, I don't I don't know. It's so weird to see, I guess, people that look exactly like people you know in real life and they're living these like completely different lives, like not related. Or I don't know, maybe we are related. I don't know. It's just it's so weird. Okay, hold on. I can't actually see the chat. I'm gonna have to pop over here. Hi there, all of you guys. Thank you for coming into the stream. Dr. Pikachu, you should do the nature limbo. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I just did a limbo though. I just did a limbo to that random song on Instagram. Just made me want to limbo. I'm actually pretty good at limbo, I think. Or maybe because like Matrix makes me want to do that limbo. Like, I don't know if it's called limbo. But that thing, I'm actually pretty good at it. I think as a kid, I always like to like bend over, bend over backwards and like test my flexibility. You should find that guy for your dad. Dr. Pikachu says, "Yeah, but it's not my dad's dad. So even if I found him, they would be like WTF." But I found it hilarious that my dad thought that that was an actual picture of his father. Like, I don't think if someone showed me a picture of somebody that looks like me, I think I would still be able to like know that that's not me or like my own father, but like he looked a lot like my grandpa, I will say. Like if there was a blurry like day, I think everyone who knows him would think that that is him. If I look closely, like I know it's not. Um but just so much. I would say like 8 out of 10 resemblance. That was how similar they looked. It could be a heartwarming gift for him though. Yes, heartwarming, eye-warming gift, but like I said, that's why I sent the pictures, so like just to show them, like, hey, there is somebody out there that looks like my grandpa. The Intel Investor says Lucy has OnlyFans. No, I do not have OnlyFans. When you die, you're dead. Life, life, like life fast and hard. Yeah, I mean, I know when you're dead, guys. I'm not arguing that when you die, you don't die. But I just think, I don't know. The world works in very mysterious ways. It's kind of nice though. I do think it is better that there are oh, by the way, when I move like this, does my mic sound funny because I can't tell. So, Can is it because I know whenever I sing, like when I record my singing videos, it's like really, really staticky. So when I move around like this, does it sound staticky like I do in my songs, or it's okay? Doing the steps, trying to get to my 10,000 steps. But I know when you die, you die. It's just, I think it's kind of nice that there are people out there who may resemble your loved ones. And it's almost like it is very heartwarming, I think. Like I felt good being near someone who just looked like him and then just made me wish that obviously he was there. I don't know, just piece of me just felt good that I did see somebody like that. I don't know. But this kind of goes into like the Black Mirror episodes. I don't know if I would want to be someone who, like in how like one of the Black Mirror episodes, I think they were dealing with death and then there was like all this AI. Like you could have like a teddy bear where it's like your family members that passed away or your loved ones, your spouses. Like it would just be in the shape of like a teddy bear and it would have its voice, but it's not really them. Or maybe I got that episode messed up and it actually was them. But basically you get the gist. It's kind of like that. I'm not sure if I want to do that though, because I feel like that's not real. Like that's like you living in fairy tale land. But then again, maybe that's what people want to do. Like, what is really the difference between talking to someone who is an AI version of someone who you love that passed away versus like watching an Avatar movie? It's just an experience. But I don't think I would want to do that just because I feel like I would be too caught up into thinking it's real when it's not. And then I don't want to be bearing feelings into like an AI. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's see how many. I can't see the chat when I'm like walking around like this. Sorry, but I'll be back. I think I'm on. No, I'm only on 6,520 steps. I hate it. Normally when I don't try, I have a lot of steps, and then like when I do try, it's like it takes forever for me to get to my 10,000 steps. It's actually very hard. I don't know like why I made it up in my mind 2 years ago that I need to do this, but it's what I've decided. So I'm just going to stick with that. Okay, I'm going to walk over and read. Sounds okay. Okay, perfect. So I guess when I move around, it's fine. It's just more of like when I sing, which is so weird. I don't know why when I sing, it's so horribly scratchy. But next time I do like a cover, I'm gonna try and just like, I don't know, put it down and then just like sing towards it. Because I wonder if it's because I go like this or is it just the breathiness? Irvin says, I've been really busy. What's new? I was about to ask about the bouncing. The bouncing is Lucy getting her steps into her iWatch. Maybe it can be AI version of you or clone version of you, but maybe do a parallel universe version of you. Sean says, what? When I was 3, I had a dream. I was killed by a knife. What? In sand dunes by a guy with turban 3. So maybe reincarnation is true. Okay, but I've been killed in many of my dreams. So I don't know. Maybe I've been reincarnated multiple times. But unless you see your face in the dream and you're like another person, does that really count as you were reincarnated? Like, I feel like if I saw my face, like I looked in a mirror in a dream and then it was somebody else, and then all of a sudden I was murdered, and then like over and over again this happens in other dreams, then I would wonder, okay, maybe I was actually those people. But if it's just like your actual face like that you have now, and then you have a dream of you getting murdered, then you could probably look through history and find if there's anybody who looks exactly like you. I feel like I'm like iffy about reincarnation. Like I'm okay, I'm open to all of these ideas, but I think I prefer to believe that reincarnation doesn't exist only because it goes back to the first people who existed. It's like, what were they reincarnated out of? Were they reincarnated out of dinosaurs? I mean, maybe. Hold on. I'm gonna go up on the chat for anything I missed. Wait. Except for the guy who did it, LOL. No, I felt like it was me. I didn't see a face. But that's the thing. If you didn't see a face, you don't really know if it was you. Try a pop filter on your mic for when you're singing. DJ Lorbuck says. I don't know what a pop filter is, but the person who bought this for me did tell me that I should. Oh, I actually never moved this off. Whoa. I've actually never taken this off before. That's what it looks like, I guess, underneath. When I opened the box, it just had this little thingy on it. But I was told that this little, like, I don't know what it's called, muffler or whatever, you should get, or I should get another one. Is the person who bought it for me told me that, because a lot of people online were saying that this thing, like, you need to buy a better one for like $14 or $15 so that it catches the sound, I think, better. What does it sound like this? Does it sound really loud like this, or like better like this, or like this? Is it better on or off? I hate how I can't tell. Like, I actually have to ask you guys because I can't tell unless I listen to this playback of my live stream. Sean says, I also said that imagine you saw exactly like your real, true, actual, identical twin that it looks like the same like you. Who says I don't have a twin? I could very likely have a twin. That would be amazing. I love it when I meet people and they have a twin, though. Like, I've recently actually just happened to me where a friend that I just met through my friend had ended up having a twin. And then when I saw the twin, I was just shocked. I'm like, you just don't imagine people. Like, all of you guys that are talking to me now, like, I just don't imagine that you have a twin. It, like, and I know there's so many twins out there that I should, but I've just never really, it doesn't like click in my head. And then when I meet people and I find out they have a twin, it's just so interesting to me. Something about twins, I don't know. It's like, it's still something I can't wrap my head around. It's like so magical. Like, I don't think I will have twins as kids ever, unless, like, I don't know, I genetically modify it and pay for that, which I don't have money for. But I think if I ever do have kids and I have twins, I'm gonna be so happy. That's like 2 in 1. Just, it's like claw machine, just getting 2 in 1. I'd be very, very happy with that. All right, wait. Hey guys, hi there, Aiden. Welcome to the stream. Looks like a World of Warcraft elf. She can't stop bouncing. I don't know what a World of Warcraft elf is. But actually I don't need to bounce. I don't know why I was standing in one spot. I could just go like this and still get my steps in. That is actually how I do it when I'm watching Netflix. I just walk around while I'm watching my Netflix Grey's Anatomy. I'm on season 16 and there's 18 seasons. So actually I walk way faster than this when I'm watching Grey's Anatomy. But there's 18 seasons and I am on 16. So I have 16, 17, 18 to go. And then my next shows are going to be Wednesday, which I'm pretty sure I can binge in like 3 days or less than 3 days, because I heard there's like 10 episodes or whatever. And then my next one is going to be Glory, the K-drama that I was telling you guys about. And then I don't know what to watch anymore. But it's probably a whole bunch of movies that I need to see. Okay, I'm just going to end the stream because I realize there's no way I can't bounce around at the speed of light that I need to get to my 10,000 steps. Sorry, guys, but thank you so much for joining me on the stream. The audio is better with the mic cover. A pop filter is an attachment that goes about an inch over the mic cover without touching. Oh, okay. So it's better with this cover. An attachment that goes about an inch over the mic cover without touching. Oh, so something that goes above here like that. That's cool. Okay, I will look into that. Thank you, DJ Lortbuck. All of you guys and all of your recommendations are greatly appreciated. Thank you. Have a lovely night. Smash the like button, and I will see you soon. Take care.